This face you're looking at right now, this beautiful, ethereal, stunning, gorgeous, multicrudinous, that's a synonym for beautiful. Face, this face right in front of you. I hated this face 3 years ago. Why? Because my environment was toxic. Now, when we talk about environment, my home was toxic because my brothers, they picked on me, they bullied me verbally and physically to the point that I started hating myself because they pointed out things that they deemed ugly. For instance, my nose. They said it was unlucky. Let's be honest. Let's try not to sound polite and formal and say it in English. Ang laki naman ng ilong mo. Ang pangit mo. Ganyan. Even my style, it became hard for me to attend events, for example birthday parties, because every time I go out of my room and I pick my straight outfit, I still am not enough. I still look ridiculous, I still look ugly, and my face still looks like it was yesterday. It was ugly, my nose was still big, I was still deemed ugly, my style, it was disgusting. And the worst part is my mother brushed it off like it was nothing. Like it didn't offend my young heart, my young soul, because I was a kid, 10, 11 years old, and how do you expect me to build my self-confidence if you're going to destroy it first? If you let my brothers destroy it first, right in front of your eyes without doing nothing. Now, I'm not angry now. I was furious then. I was so furious, I was so infuriated. Like, what's your problem? Why are you projecting your hate, your insecurities, your doubts onto me? I'm just a kid. Back then, I was a clueless little kid who made everybody laugh to fill out the void that I was ugly. To get off to the fact that, yes, he's ugly, but at least he's funny. I was that type of kid. Like, it's either be ugly and not funny, or be funny and ugly. So I had to balance it out. And every time I look in the mirror, I started repelling the mirror itself. As in, iniiwasan ko nang tumingin sa salamin. Like, shit, makikita ko na naman yung pangit kong mukha, yung pangit kong ilong, yung pangit kong style, yung pangit kong sarili. I avoided mirrors for a year or two because of what they said. What they said wasn't a one-time thing. It was not every day, but it was occasionally. It was, yes, it was seldom, but still, it's what they use to bully me. When I'm speaking, that's what they use. Alaka naman ang ilong mo, tumahimik na. Yup. That's how dismissive they were. And that's how low my self-confidence was. That I can't even bother to look in front of the mirror. Alam niyo yung jeep, diba, katabi ka ng driver. Tapos, to, driver, then isa pang seat. Eh, doon may side mirror. So, ayokong uupo doon sa katabi ng driver because I will see myself. And when I ride in this part of the jeep, yung inside, I avoid looking on the mirrors na nasa taas nung handle, yun. I avoided my very own reflection because of somebody else's opinion. Buti sana kung stranger yung nagsabi. Okay, okay. It wouldn't matter. Pero nung sinuportahan ng iba na, kaibigan mo pa, pamilya mo pa, pinsan mo pa, tita mo pa, that's when it became kind of personal. So I took it personal. So yeah, I avoided looking in the mirror for 1, 2 years. And yeah, I hated myself for that. I hated myself for being ugly. I hated myself for not dressing good enough to be considered good looking and that and this and those. I tried to fit in. I tried to be approved. I seeked validation. And I asked myself this constant question. Am I enough? Am I enough? Am I enough? Am I enough? I even considered getting cosmetic surgery done because they recommended it themselves. Alam niyo yun yung parang nasa asaran, ganto, ganyan. Then they're going to dismiss you, dismiss you, dismiss you by the appearance of your nose, which currently I love, by the way. It's one of the best traits, bestest features God has graced me with. I'm very blessed to have a nose. Yes, it is big, and yes, I have a big nostril. So what? I can breathe. And that's the most important thing. And how dare you say that this is not flattering, that this is ugly, this is disgusting. Disgusting. Well, I have to admit that I was a fat kid then, and my self-esteem was like this and that and this and this and this low, because I can't even look at my own reflection. I wouldn't stay for 3 seconds. My best was like 2 seconds, then I would like dodge the mirror. So yeah, I guess the lesson here is that never listen to others, because I didn't even know when I was young that my nose, it's ugly, it's this and that and this is those. But I was just hurt and criticized that young to the point that I considered getting my nose cosmetically done. I considered, trying to fit in, seeking for validation, and that's the worst thing I ever did. To live into somebody else's expectations. So the lesson here is whatever you see in social media, because in social media you see me, you see people feeling their best, you see people being perfect. They haven't always been that perfect, confident, vibrant, bright versions of themselves. They had stories, they had traumas, they had bullies, they had, their own problems, their own struggles, their own troubles, like me. The gay bitch who avoided mirrors and her own reflection. I'm that bitch, been that bitch, still that bitch, will forever be that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yung whole verse na yun, parang di yun totoo, because look at me now. I consider my face being worthy enough to be in front of every magazine's cover. Because who wouldn't put me in their magazine's cover? Who wouldn't? Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Who wouldn't put this? Wouldn't feel lucky to have this in front of their cover of their magazine. So yeah, confidence, self-esteem. To get that, you have to surround yourself with good people, good environment, and don't just be a bystander. Don't just be a witness. be the defender. Defend when someone is oppressed, when someone is picked on. It has effects, like me, that was traumatic for me, to the point my self-esteem and confidence got this low that I can even look myself in the mirror. So don't just be a bystander. Defend others when they are weak and they are being preyed on by the predators of hate, of the soldiers of hate. And when you see somebody projecting hate, you need to educate them, or bring awareness, inform them. You're projecting your hate towards yourself. I mean, you're projecting your hate inside you towards others, and you shouldn't. That is not the best way to deal with that kind of hate. Because if you hate yourself, you have to fix it from within. Because if you project it onto others, it's like you say you hate them, you hate them, you hate them, you hate them, when in truth, you hate yourself. So ask yourself, why do I hate myself? And then start from there, then start loving yourself. Because that's what I did. When that hate was projected onto me, I gladly accepted it. I gladly doubted myself. I gladly let my self-esteem be this low in the age of 9, 10, 11, 12. And after that, I learned, I reflected, I had epiphanies, I realized, I recollected, and then I embraced all of the hate, and pinalitan ko siya ng love. Love for myself, wisdom from myself, and understanding for the people in front of me. Like, why did they do that? Anong rason nila? Where? Ganon. Ganon akong person since then. Like, why are they projecting that hate in this way? What happened to them? What can I do? Anong reason kung bakit nila ginawa yun? Kung bakit nila nasabi yun? Kung bakit to nangyari? Kung bakit yan nangyari? Kung bakit humantong sa ganito? I have been that person since I discovered na, oh, that's not about me. It's nothing personal. It's about them. It's about them projecting the hate they have inside towards me. So how can I help them? That's the kind of person I became. And I'm so proud to be that person. Because if I didn't go through that phase where I didn't look in the mirror, I wouldn't know the real value of my face, the real beauty I have inside and outside. Because you can't really be beautiful just on the outside. Because I tried that before. I've tried that before. I was like, I hate you, I hate you. I also projected my hate. All of us projects our hate. So when I was on the projecting hate part, then I learned that. I realized that, oh, I'm projecting hate. Oh, the world doesn't need any more hate. So I fixed it. It was not a linear path. It was not a linear, way. Para siyang hindi naman talaga siya tuloy-tuloy. Hindi siya isang tuwid lang. Okay, yung confidence mo, once you go this way, yung confidence mo, babalik na in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, that doesn't happen. Parang gaganon ko pa. Idadoubt mo pa yung sarili mo. Psh, 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 psh. I love you self. Then doon ko na meet si God. Pamatay ako. Parang doon ko na realize na, oh shit, it's just self-love. I don't need any validation. I'm already pretty. I don't need anybody's opinion. I'm already pretty, inside and outside. What I needed to do was understand. So that was the lesson of the story. Don't project your hate onto people, and when you see people projecting their hate onto people, defend them, inform them that they're projecting their hate onto people, and stop them and advise them to fix the hate they have inside. Because projecting hate onto the world is unhealthy. It's not advisable. So, yup. Ano ba, aso? Ngayon ka pa sisingit? I mean, like, you have the right to bark. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to share that because sabi lagi ng mga compliments sa Facebook, ang ganda naman ng mukha mo. Why do you always look so good? Yeah, thank you so much. I know I look stunning, ravishing, but please use better adjectives. Majestic, picturesque, model-like, model-esque. Yeah, like level up, level up. Try to level up. So, goodbye. And if you don't love your appearance, don't worry. You're going to love it soon. Just stare and look into your reflection every day and tell yourself, I love you. Oh, ang ganda ng ending. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. I'm Queen Baby Love. Treat me like a queen, pamper me like a baby, and love me like there's no other love. Bye!